I wanted to take something that nobody thought it could be and turn it into something special and put love and put my heart into every aspect of it. And I feel like I've been able to do that.
Dayna Shereck is our guest today on CallumConnects Micro-Podcast. Dayna is a songwriter from Toronto, Nashville.
I think one of the biggest hurdles for me in this process has been being able to stay inspired in the face of uncertainty, in the face of knowing that there are some things we can't control, but we have to keep going. Everything that has driven me in this process has been based on long-term planning, no instant gratification. I didn't know exactly where I would end up. I didn't know that I would be opening up a guest house one day, which is now Evermore Guest House in Prince Edward County. I didn't necessarily know that I would be a real estate investor, but I did always know from a young age that I was very interested in real estate at a young age because houses to me represented safety and security. They represented this place that, people would have homes. And I don't know why that was so important at the time, but it always was something that I thought that if I could have that and I could have a place for everybody to live in my family, that everything would be okay. It was just something that was always there, as well as creating spaces, and whether it was doll houses and putting little miniatures in little rooms, or getting my first apartment and wanting to create ambiance. It wasn't only about the aesthetic of a space, it was about the moments that could be created and the feelings that would be created in that space, whether it was by lighting or the way things were situated. It was always about the experience. That's something that has run through everything for me. When I purchased my first house, which I really was a bit of a struggle, it took many years to be able to do, it didn't matter to me where I would buy it. I tried to buy the best place I could for the money that I had at the time, looking at location and looking at good bones. And aside from that, the house that I bought at the time was fairly ordinary by average standards. But my goal was always to take something that was very basic and make it something really special. I love transformation, and that was something that was a driving force. I never wanted to purchase a perfect house that was ready to go in great condition. I wanted to take something that nobody thought it could be and turn it into something special and put love and put my heart into every aspect of it. And I feel like I've been able to do that with opening up this guest house, and even, with the rental properties that I have, in just creating something special with each one of them, or updating them in different ways. I think when you do what you love, it never does feel like work. I've heard the saying, and for me it's been true. I remember driving in the cold, getting electrical done, or hearing the siding was coming off, and waking up with a spring in my step because I couldn't wait to see what was behind the siding. Every aspect of this for me has been a dream, and I think staying inspired and staying the course is the most important thing in the big picture.
If you enjoyed this podcast and would like to find more inspiring information about entrepreneurs around the world doing incredible things, make your way to enterprisezone.cc.